right, so listen, if you've been watching the real estate market over the last couple of years, you've probably noticed some houses sell in a weekend while others sit on the market for months. So what gives? Is it the market? Is it interest rates? Is it the price? Sometimes I think it's a little bit of all of it. But after helping buyers relocate to New Smyrna Beach, Port Orange, Ormond Beach, Ponce Inlet, Daytona Beach Shores, and all across coastal Volusia County, I can tell you something for sure. Buyers today are far more selective than they were a few years ago.
Yeah, I agree with that.
During the COVID market, buyers overlooked things that they would never overlook today. Now they're walking away from homes for reasons many sellers don't even realize. So today, Rachel and I are going to walk through the 10 biggest reasons buyers reject homes in 2026. And if you're thinking about selling, this could save you months on the market and possibly thousands of dollars. Hey there, if you're new to the channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living in New Smyrna Beach and surrounding areas like Ormond Beach, Daytona Beach Shores, Ponce Inlet, Port Orange, or Edgewater, you've come to the right place. My name is Matt Ecoff. This is my beautiful wife, Rachel Ecoff. We are local real estate experts. We're here to share everything from the best neighborhoods to the hottest spots around town. Listen, we cover everything from school zones to flood zones. Listen, we get phone calls, emails, text messages, and Zoom invites every day from people just like you wanting to move to the beach. So whether that be in 2 days, 20 days, or 200 days, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to help you move to the beach. Please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so you get all the updates and notifications about New Smyrna Beach and surrounding areas. Today, let's talk about the 10 biggest reasons houses aren't selling in 2026.
All right,
Okay?
reason number one.
Reason number one, buyers see dollar signs. Okay, one of the biggest changes we've seen over the last few years is that buyers aren't just buying a house anymore. Okay, they're buying future expenses. They're buying an older roof. They're buying an aging HVAC system. They're buying original plumbing. A lot of older houses around here. They're buying old electrical panels. They're buying windows nearing their end of their life. Okay, we're in coastal towns, so these things have less lifespan and
half-life expectancy.
Half-life expectancy, yeah, and more wear and tear on them. So these are not just features anymore. They're future repair bills, and that's how buyers are looking at them. Today's market, buyers are calculating those costs before they even make an offer, okay? So now that doesn't mean you have to replace everything before selling. Absolutely not.
Right.
But if your home is in deferred maintenance, you need to price accordingly or be prepared to answer those questions. We see it all the time. The buyer falls in love with a house until they realize they may need a $25,000 roof within the next couple of years, or an $8,000 to $10,000 air conditioning system, and then the deal falls.
Well, it falls through, or the negotiations make it fall through because then a seller doesn't want to have to fix all these things.
I've negotiated new roofs. I've negotiated new HVAC systems. I've negotiated new electrical panels. I've negotiated new water heaters, but I'm only repping one side.
These are big ticket items.
They're big ticket items, and both sides have to reciprocate on the negotiation.
I like that word.
You like that word?
I like it.
Okay, I used it for a reason.
Yep.
That's something that happened today. All right, so let's get into reason number two. Location matters more than ever. Okay, everyone has heard the phrase location, location, location. But today, location is affecting buyer decision more than it has in years. Okay, we're talking about things like busy roads, backing up to commercial property. We just went to an open house, a broker's open. Just now, we're backed up to Taylor Road in Port Orange.
Yep, it's affecting who's purchasing those homes because it does back up. House is gorgeous. Nothing wrong with the house, but it's been listed 5 times now. Because why?
Because of the road.
Because of the road.
Because of the road and a little bit of the price, but the price is pretty reasonable. So we have busy roads. We have backing up to commercial property or backing up to busy roads. We have power lines. We have poor walkability or flood-prone streets. That's a big one.
That's a huge one.
These things matter, okay? In fact, many of our relocation clients drive by properties before they even schedule the showing just to see, and then they have questions. They're making sure that they love the neighborhood before they fall in love with the house. So number two, location matters more than ever. All right, reason number three, and this is one I can easily understand, buyers want outdoor living.
Oh yeah.
We spend a ton of time outdoors. Especially here in Florida, the backyard has become another living space. People aren't just buying square footage anymore, they're buying lifestyle, and an outdoor lifestyle at that. So can they entertain in this space? Can their grandkids play in this space? Is there room for a pool? Is there privacy? These are all really, really important things. A tropical backyard can add tremendous emotional value, okay? A tiny patio overlooking your neighbor's fence, not so much.
So what are you telling buyers? Reason number 3, who are wanting outdoor living space and or sellers, are you saying, hey, maybe invest a little bit more into that backyard space?
Yes. So landscaping is super important. We've talked about this before. It is one of the number one return on investments. It's 100% return on investment. So you get all of your money back plus that times 2.
Okay.
So, you're getting your money, clean it up. Outdoor space is important. If there's anything you can do to your outdoor space, make sure
to make it more inviting, more comfortable, and just a place that somebody wants to go gravitate
and
towards.
Minimal. Okay, people understand cluttered and they're like, holy smokes. Okay,
not overgrown jungle.
Not an overgrown jungle. Yes.
Okay.
Reason number 4. Now this is something people don't think about a lot. The internet is making decisions before the buyers do.
Really?
Okay. This one surprises a lot of sellers. Your first showing doesn't happen when someone walks through the front door. It happens online. If the photos are not professional, if video is missing, if the home has been sitting for 120 days or even longer, buyers immediately begin asking, what is wrong with this house? We hear it all the time.
I asked that. There's a home really close down the street from us that started, pretty high priced, and they've dropped it a lot. And I'm like, man, why hasn't anybody scooped that one up yet? It's in a great, the best street in my opinion, and the home is gorgeous, and the price has dropped really low. But what you're saying is that people are making an emotional decision on the internet first because it's been sitting there for so long that people are assuming, oh, what's wrong with that one?
Yep.
Nothing.
And if you're a seller, then time means leverage for the buyers. So that time on market. So it's why the presentations matter more than ever. Okay, we gotta have professional photography and drone footage, just long form video, short form video. People that can click on it. People have short, attention span. So you want a 45 to 60 second, clip here, clip here, clip here, clip here. It's really, really, really important. I'll tell you, I spend a crazy amount of money. I spend at least $1,500 to $2,000 on every one of my houses and every one of my listings for photos and for drones and for YouTube shorts and for long form video, just to give people every avenue and every idea that they can get in the house. Because you can look through the pictures, but if you got a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom house, how do you know which bedroom is which when you're looking through the photos? You need something that goes through the house, and this is really important. So
it gives you a much better understanding and a feel for that home before you've even shown up to the property.
Yep. And look, is it worth me spending $1,500, for a house that's going to sell faster? 100%. And will the seller think the same thing? 100%. Okay, reason number 5. This one bothers me probably the most.
Bothers you the most?
Difficult sellers scare buyers away.
It's scary.
Okay, when buyers see that there's limited showing times or no inspections allowed or sellers won't make repairs, in quotes, or sold as is, in quotes. Listen, there are some perfectly good reasons for some of these things. Maybe the home is tenant occupied, maybe the seller travels, maybe it's an estate, but perception matters, and don't set yourself up for failure. I'm going to tell you a story about some clients that watch our videos that came into town. Actually, they live in New Smyrna Beach, so I can't say they came into town. They came into 32169 because they live into 32116.
Okay.
So they came in and they wanted to look at this condo in Moontide. And I look at the MLS and I'm reading through everything, and the property and the HOAs and and any outstanding balances, pets allowed, how many parking spaces they get, and then the realtor remarks, it says inspection time's only 5 days, certain inspectors are not allowed in our home, sold as is, no negotiating, all in the realtor terms.
Wow.
And I call the real estate agent, which lives in Florida and in Georgia, and is licensed in both states, but lives in Georgia full time, has a second job. Why this person decided to have this person list? I call them up and I'm like, hey, are these your remarks or are these the seller's remarks? Because I haven't even looked at the place yet and I feel like you're unreasonable. I feel like the seller is unreasonable. If the seller is unreasonable and they make it difficult, it scares people away. And even if it doesn't scare the buyer away, it scares the agent away.
It does.
And then the agent can say, let's look over here instead.
Yeah, or come up. Yeah, I don't like that. It feels very unwelcoming. And if the whole goal is for you to sell your home for the best price and as quickly as possible, you've got to be able to be accommodating and welcoming of buyers coming through your house. That's the goal, right?
You want people to come in and you want them to make you a good offer. If they think that you're stuck up and you're difficult to deal with before we've even looked at the property, what do you think they're going to think it's like going on a negotiation with you?
Hard.
It's going to be hard. I hate number 5, but it is a thing. So so if you're a difficult seller, then don't hire me, because I won't be a good agent for you, because I don't want you to be difficult. I want to make the buyer, I want to roll out the red carpet for the buyers, and I want to explain everything to them, and I want to be there for the showings, because my job is to sell the property, not to put bullet points on why we shouldn't sell a property, why we can't sell a property.
All right, reason number 6.
What is reason number 6?
Monthly payment matters more than the purchase price.
Yeah, I think this one is a big shift that we've seen recently, okay? People don't ask how much is the house, they're asking what's my monthly payment, which includes things like taxes and insurance, HOAs if they're there, flood insurance. I mean, really everything. What is their cost? What's their utility cost going to be? You know, what's cable and internet run around here? I mean, we have a lot of out-of-town buyers that are coming in, out-of-state buyers, you know, relocation people, and they don't know these things. So it's not so much about the purchase price, it's a matter about how much is this going to cost me on a monthly basis, and can this fit into my monthly budget.
Yeah, affordability is huge, and they want to make sure that not so much the price, like maybe they're paying longer on a home, but if it's within constrained budget that they are looking at, they want that more than they care about this, you know, larger picture number.
And sometimes if you're only thinking about, you know, the payment itself and you're not including these other things, and maybe you need to take a step back for a second and say, run a real mortgage calculator for me. You know, let me go onto the title company's app that I have access to, because I do a lot of transactions, and tell you what exactly this is going to come out to, because you need to make sure that you can afford it and you don't have to flip it soon. So, you know, in Florida, this goes back to 2 main factors other than price on talking about other items, which is flood zone and then the 4-point inspection. You know, the flood zone is going to determine if you need flood insurance, and it's the area flooded in the past, and that can be a crazy increase in price. Figure just $6,000 a year is $500 extra a month on your mortgage payment, you know? And then you add a 4-point inspection where you're looking at your roof, the roof age, the HVAC, the plumbing, and the electrical, and say the roof is past its useful life, and that adds another $12,000, you know, a year.
Well, that might put it right out budget.
Yeah, now you've increased your mortgage $1,500 a month by just those 2 things alone. So these are important things to look at, important questions to ask, and important, of course, for the listing agent to know the answers to, so it makes the process easy. So, hey, yeah, that is May. All right, we're almost through this. This is a short video today. Reason number 7, buyers cannot picture themselves living there. Okay, now let's talk about decluttering, because I know we declutter a lot in our house. We're very minimalist. We like homes that are minimalist. Decluttering, depersonalizing. You remember the house that went in Edgewater today? Have you seen so many family photos in your entire life?
Wow, there was a lot. And there was a lot
look,
of
I love my family.
personal items.
But there was at least, I swear on everything, at least 2,000 to 3,000 pictures around the house. There was one that was this big that had pictures this tiny in it all over. I'm like, look, I love your family.
When you personalize your own home to live in, and that's your space, I love that for people. I love that for our own family. We have a whole desk that has pictures of our family on it. But when you are marketing this to the world, you have to take some of that personalization out, because you want your buyer to walk in, love your home, fall in love with the house, not your photos, and be able to see themselves in that space. And if I'm seeing your family posted everywhere, I can't imagine that it's any other home than your home.
Yep. So we're talking about decluttering, depersonalizing. Fresh coat of paint is always great. Landscaping, even if it's minimalist, we've talked about. Furniture placement, make sure this is strategic to make the space look as big as possible. Lighting, God help me.
Please have the same color light.
The lighting in your house if you're selling your house. If you don't have orange and yellow and white, change it. Change the lights, okay? Spend $200 at Lowe's or Home Depot and make sure all the lights
are the same
light and the same light bulb.
It goes a long way, and it seems like something so silly and small, but it really goes a long way.
And I would say if you're an expensive house, if you're a house, I'm going to call it over $1.5 million to $2 million. Professional staging is really important too. I have professional stagers that work for me. I mean, 202 South Atlantic, Suzanne was in for, she was in for probably 4 or 5 hours staging that place. And it was a beautiful place already, but you know, the staging for the photography made it, you know? So there's a reason model homes, I'm gonna say this is important. There's a reason model homes look the way they do. They look ready to move in, right? Every model home that you walked into is ready to move in. If you're like, oh my God, this feels great. make your house look like that. Make your house look like a model home. It doesn't have to be new furniture. It doesn't have to be, the best accessories in the world. Just declutter, depersonalize, fresh paint, and bring as much of that crap out as you can. Let's get into reason number 8. Buyers want value. Now let me explain. This doesn't necessarily mean the cheapest house. It means, am I getting enough for my money? Okay, sometimes a beautifully renovated $900,000 home sells before an outdated $800,000 home. $100,000 difference, but these buyers understand the value. So if you're thinking about fixing up the house before selling, you should go back and watch our video on the 9 renovation mistakes that can kill your home value, or you can reach out to me and I can go to the house and look at it with you and say, hey, this is what we should do, this is what we shouldn't do. But if you're thinking about selling, again, go back to the 9 renovation mistakes that can kill your home value, because you can spend money to actually lose money, and that's not the intent.
Yeah, you don't want to spend it in the wrong area.
Okay, reason number 9, we're calling insurance can kill the deal. Number 9 is one that especially affects us here in Florida, which is insurance. Today, buyers aren't just asking, can I afford the house? They're asking, can I afford the monthly payment? We're just talking about this. And the insurance has become a huge part of that equation, okay? Especially if you're buying beachside, buyers want to know, is it in a flood zone? How old is the roof? Will we need flood insurance? These answers can make a significant difference in your monthly payment, like I just said. I mean, flood insurance required and an old roof can add $12,000 to $18,000 in insurance a year. And if you're getting a mortgage, that's $1,000 to $1,500 extra a month for insurance.
It can make things unaffordable for people. So I absolutely have seen personally it kill a deal. People had to walk away because they're like, oh, there's no way. And
I've seen it work so favorable to my buyers and our buyers and kill the seller, but they didn't do this stuff up front. So, and here's something that we encourage every buyer to do, okay, which is really important. Don't wait until the week before closing to get insurance quotes.
Oh,
okay?
no.
You got to do this you get this during the inspection period. Right away, this is one of the first things that you start working on.
Right away. Start
okay,
shopping.
that way, if the premiums are higher than they're expected, then you know before you're fully committed. And also, just because a home sits in a flood zone doesn't mean you shouldn't buy it. Okay, we had one today that had flooded previously, but all the damages were fixed. The guy's an engineer. He understands about getting sump pumps and French drains put around the house to avoid this in the future. Okay, so don't just not buy it because it's in a flood zone. Some of the most desirable homes in New Smyrna Beach, Ponds Inlet, and Daytona Beach shores are in flood zones. Just
be educated on the flood zones, understand what you're purchasing, and ask the questions, ask the hard questions, get the disclosures, and really understand that property. And you are the perfect person to go to for that information. I know that you don't really love to show homes that are not in X or X500 because we personally feel like that's the safest bet that you can have.
But this house we went to today that has flooded was in flood zone X, because he's the lowest house on the street. And so, I think, like you said, the key is to understanding the true cost of ownership before you buy. And the best buyers don't make assumptions, they gather facts. And that's really important. When you understand insurance costs up front, you can make confident decisions instead of an expense surprise later on down the road. All right, we're on our last one. Reason number 10, and this is big, especially in coastal towns, buyers are no longer settling. Okay, this is not a big city like Atlanta or Dallas or Phoenix where people are getting relocated, like we're settling here for a little while. This is a vacation destination that can turn into your forever home and your retirement home. Okay, so buyers no longer are selling. This is the biggest difference between today's market and 2021. Buyers are patient. They want an open floor plan. They want a home office. They want walkability. It's super important here. They want a pool. They want ocean views. They want 2 to 3 car garages, or just a garage in general.
Just a garage here.
They want a boat dock. They'll wait until they find it. If they want one of these things, they will wait until they find it. And that's okay. Good for you. We should. That's why sellers need to understand today's buyers instead of yesterday's market. That's the most important thing I can say in this whole video, is sellers understanding today's buyers instead of yesterday's market. Okay, so listen, if you're thinking about selling your home here in New Smyrna Beach, or Port Orange, or Ponce Inlet, or Daytona Beach Shores, or Ormond Beach, or Edgewater, or anywhere in coastal Volusia County, don't make the mistake of assuming buyers think the same as they did a few years ago. Because I'm going to tell you something, they don't. Okay, the homes that sell the fastest and at the strongest prices are the ones that understand today's buyers and what they actually want. Okay, and I can help you with that. And if you want us to walk through your home and give you honest, no pressure advice on what buyers are likely to love and what might cause them to walk away, we'll be happy to help. Okay, we do this all the time. And if you found this video helpful, please give a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and let us know your comment. So, because listen, we get phone calls, emails, text messages, and Zoom invites every day from people just like you wanting to move to the beach. So whether that be in 2 days, 20 days, or 200 days, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to help you move to the beach. Until next time, thanks so much. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe so you get all the notifications and updates about New Smyrna Beach and surrounding areas. Time to offer. Holy crap, that was fast.
That was so
Okay.
fast. And I want to know what's the biggest reason that you've ever walked away from a home.
Oh, that's good. And the comments below, what's the biggest reason you walk away from a home? I like that. Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.